Howdy guys, Cub here. Welcome to Vexcraft. Last time we built this crane here, the con crane, to harvest all the Vex magic from the ravine below, which we also finished up and put a whole bunch of Vex magic in it and all these mine shafts you see here and all the vines and things as well. So yeah, go and check that episode out if you haven't. Quite a good episode, and I'm very happy with how this ravine turned out. Had a couple people last time ask what the seed for the world is. I'll put the seed in the description, but you won't find this ravine here because this is 100% man-made. We blew it up with TNT, came back and shaped it, and decorated it, and added everything that you see here. So, yeah, that was kind of cool to see that. So, yeah, pretty awesome ravine there. But anyways, guys, today, what we're going to do is try to work toward getting this farm, number one, back up and working at 100% efficiency, and number two, shaped and decorated as a Mycelium Meteor. That is the goal today. So we're going to need a lot of purple blocks, a lot of concrete and things, so we're going to need to get going on that. But first, let's go ahead and head on down here. We're going to get on down here, and we're going to ask Jarvis a question. Today's Ask Jarvis question is Isuma actually the Turtle Man? Isuma is actually on right now, so this is a relevant question. Is he actually the Turtle Man? Not in a million years. You heard it here first, guys. Isuma confirmed as not the Turtle Man. Although, that might change in the next update. He might become the Turtle Man. You never know. You never know. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started on today's project. I'm going to hop over here and get some ender pearls. And then I also got my concrete pickaxe, which I use to grind concrete. And yeah, we want to go and repair this. So we're going to head on down our ice boat road to the end. Right down this direction. Super fast end travel here. So we just run through. Get into the system here, and then we're down into our ice boat road, and we just blast along here, get to the end, and then once we get to this point, we gotta jump across the purpur and then into the end portal here. There we go. Sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and repair my pickaxe, my elytra, this other pickaxe, and whatever else I can here. So that way we have enough durability on our stuff to basically get the amount of concrete we need for this Mycelium Meteor. So that's the first step here, get all this stuff repaired, and then I think we're going to put some villagers into our farm. Check this out, guys. There's a silverfish named Name Tag in the end. I'm guessing this got loose from Isuma's and somehow made its way through the portal. That's interesting. Alright, I'm going to jump through now. There we go. That was crazy. Anyway, yeah, we got all of our stuff repaired. I'm going to put my concrete pickaxe down in its designated chest now. Goes right in there. There we are. Right next to our concrete maker. And now we are pretty much ready to go ahead and make a big rail line here. Okay, guys, so all we need to do here is just basically break into this system here where we get our villagers from. And what we need to do is we need to basically block off this drop here, where they drop down to a rail line which takes them out to the trading hall over in that direction. And yeah, what we need to do is we need to basically make this come out here like that, and then we'll have probably a 2-block gap here, let's say, and then we'll start the rail line up right here. Except we probably want some powered rails there instead of normal rails. So let's get some powered rails going on here. But that should be enough to allow us to determine if we want to keep the villager, if it's a brown coat, and send him up to the top or not. And then, like I said, we'll just have the powered rail start right here and then start to go up toward the farm right here. Alright, so I'll go ahead and build this rail line up. We're just going to do sort of a spiral rail line here. Careful to avoid the falling carrots and potatoes from the farm up there, so they don't get anything in their inventories. But we should be able to just simply hit a button here, and hopefully Yeah, there's mine carts in there. They come up here and stop right there. Perfect, yeah. So, yeah, this is exactly what we want. This guy is not good, so we're just going to take him out. And there we go. So, yeah, we'll just do that until we get a brown coat, and then take him up to the top. Alright, guys, so we got the first brown coat villager here. Let's go ahead and send him up just by giving him a little nudge this way. And up he goes, and hopefully he makes it all the way to the top. So we'll see what happens. Looks like he's going at a pretty good clip. And yeah, we'll also need some of this structure for when we actually make the Mycelium Meteor. Here he comes. Yeah, perfect. Looks like he'll stop out there. Very good. And so now, should just be able to do that, and he should hop right in there and go to work for us. Fantastic. Look at him. What a champion. Champion of the people. Champion of the carrots. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, this guy should work just fine for us. So that guy is back up. Let's see, what's the next one we need to get? This guy is good there. This guy's still going up here. Potato guy. What about the top potato guy? Is top potato guy gone? Yeah, top potato guy is gone as well. And I just want to note, the reason for this is because there's a bug where if the villager crosses a chunk border at the wrong moment, the villager can actually be deleted. Same with other entities, but you just don't notice it as much. So yeah, in the future when I make this farm, if I make this farm, I may make it just one chunk because of that bug, which hopefully will be fixed, but it hasn't been fixed in a couple of years. So that's the reason why we've had to repopulate the village, basically, because there's a bug with villagers crossing chunk borders, and actually all entities crossing chunk borders in Minecraft. So yeah, just be aware of that in case you build a farm like this or something similar. Sometimes if at the wrong moment the chunk unloads and the villager is like crossing the chunk border, the entity can actually get deleted, or the villager in this case. So yeah, we'll get one more brown coat up here and then we will be good to go. Alright, second guy coming up. Should just slide on in here. There we go. Get that out of there, and then hopefully we can just push him right on in to the farm where he should hopefully recognize a whole bunch of potatoes and then get to farming. Let's see what happens here. Is he gonna farm? Come on, guy. There you go. Well done, my friend. Now he's rolling. Okay, perfect. Alright, guys, so I think it's now time to get up there and start to build this thing. So let's go ahead and take these two boxes down here. And we're just going to go ahead and boost on up here as some carrots fall by us. So I'm thinking what we want to do here. Can I? Yeah, okay. Landed it. Nice. Yeah, I think what I want to do here is I want to start here. Let's go ahead and grab some stone bricks. I want to come out so that I am directly in line with the middle portion right there where all the food falls down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make basically a giant sphere here for the meteor portion. I'm going to use purple concrete initially for this, but I think what we'll eventually end up doing is using purple concrete powder and then purple glass surrounding that. So yeah, we'll probably do the glass first and then the concrete powder on the inside. I think that would look pretty cool. Because we can't put mycelium on the bottom because mycelium will die, basically. And it won't show up like on the side, for instance. Like if you put mycelium here, you'd see mostly dirt and then a little bit of mycelium on top, which would be kind of pointless. So mycelium will mostly be on the top of this thing, and then flying off the back. But yeah, I think first step is to go ahead and get the dimensions down. I'm thinking it's going to have to be pretty big here, this whole like initial sphere. And then we'll build like the tail end going back that direction, sort of secondary, after we get the main sphere done. So that's the plan right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make a big sphere here. I'm thinking it's probably going to have to be, 37, 41, somewhere around that blocks in diameter. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. Gonna go ahead and start making this, and I'll be back once I have a reasonable size. Alright guys, so I think we finally got the dimensions down for this thing. We actually lowered this down a little bit more. And we're going to go with a big sphere of about 49 blocks of radius. Because that's what's needed basically to encompass this whole farm in its entirety. Because it's kind of tough because it's not quite a cylinder, but it's not quite a square. It's sort of like in between. But I think that size should bring it out like around here or so. And then up and then back in at the top. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and place down some glass here now. And once we have a glass sphere all around here, then we should be ready to fill in the middle section and also start on the tail. So let's go ahead and get this glass sphere here done, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so we made a lot more progress here. We are a little bit over halfway done now, and yeah, we're getting the shape down. You can see we've reached the halfway point, and now we're starting to come back a little bit here toward the middle. So it's starting to curve back up now. And if we fly on down here, you can see the shape of this thing. So that's what it's looking like right now. It looks kind of ridiculous right now, but yeah, we have indeed run out of purple dye, guys. We've used it all on this glass, and now we need to go and get some more. Luckily, Impulse SV has been kind enough to lend us some of his. I think he has some purple dye, or maybe some lapis instead at his base. So we're going to head out there, grab some of that, and then hopefully use that to get a little bit more glass. Okay guys, so we're about 70% or so of the way done with this huge mass of glass right here. So we have actually run out of purple once again, despite the lapis that we received from Impulse. But anyways, yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. As you can see, kind of a big mass of purple. And that's pretty much it right now. But yeah, we need a little bit more lapis lazuli so we can make some more purple dye, because purple dye, not easy to come by, apparently. And yeah, I'm thinking right now with this, like, we go ahead and finish the glass part. The reason we're doing glass is because I want the glass to be sort of like the outgassing of the meteor. Like, as it enters the atmosphere, meteors typically, heat up quite significantly. And that causes them to, develop a really long tail, and to, to basically shed off a lot of their mass as it travels through the atmosphere. So that's what we're trying to do with this glass here. That's why I'm putting glass around this. And then inside of the glass, I'm thinking we'll probably do maybe either a color gradient or just all like purple concrete. The color gradient I'm thinking we might go with is we could do like a white hot leading edge of the meteor, like it's burning, glowing white, and then make like progressively less white, and then finally transition it into the purple, and then into the mycelium, like at the top where there's not as much heating, assuming it's coming in from the right to the left on your screen. So yeah, basically what I need to do now, we need to go get more purple, guys. We're out of purple. So let's go and see if we can get some. I don't believe I have. Whoa, the lag is real. Sometimes my base lags like that because of, I guess, some of the redstone and stuff, or maybe some of the stuff's not rendering. I don't know, but it sometimes has a huge lag spike like that when you fly in like that. But anyways, yeah, we need some more lapis lazuli. There might be... Okay, there is a little bit over here, so this will help out a little bit. Although I'd like to keep some of this in here just as like a reserve. Let's keep like a couple in there just to have. But this will help a little bit. But I still think we're going to need more. Do I have any lapis ore in here? I do not. And also I have a shulker box named Dirt in there for no reason. That's great. Yeah, so let's quickly make a little bit more lapis lazuli and more purple. Red is not a problem because we have a mushroom or a iron farm. So we have tons and tons and tons of poppies. So we're totally set on the red portion here. There we go. We'll make a little bit more. So we got 58. That's not going to get us that much more glass, but so we'll still have to go get some more. Let's see. We want purple glass. There we go. And then a little bit more. And let's see. This one. There we go. Cool. So that got us a little bit more. But we're still going to need even more than this. So I think what we need to do now, let's go ahead and head down to our mine. Let's see. We got torches on us. Good. And then we also, I think I'm just going to get rid of this stuff for right now. And we're going to go ahead and throw this in there for now. Put everything else away like that. And let's see where else some of this other stuff goes in here. Also don't need this right now. Cool. Okay, cool. So now let's go down to the mine. I haven't been down here in quite a while, but I think since we beaconified the whole island, we should have enough additional area here to mine out that we should be able to get a bunch of lapis lazuli. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, we should have plenty of room to expand here and continue mining. So, I think what I'll do here, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and mine a little bit more out down here, being sure to light up the whole area down here. And yeah, here's our beacons everywhere, our beacon redstone setup, color changing setup. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mine here for a little while, see if we can get some more lapis lazuli, and I'll be back once I'm done. Alright, here we go, getting some lapis. Our Fortune 3 pick. Yeah, that got a fair amount of lapis, not too bad. Alright, that should hopefully get us enough. Enough purple to get this whole area done, this whole project done. But if not, we can always go back down and mine a little bit more. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dump off some of the other stuff, make up some more purple, and then get back to placing some glass. Alright guys, so we got the whole sphere of glass done here. Let's take a look, and this is what it's looking like here. Obviously you can tell the farm is not centered in there, and that is intentional, because we're going to have the tail coming back this way, and I wanted a little extra space on this back side, just in case we wanted to, you know, break up the tail a little bit on the back side, so I have that extra space back there if I need it. Let's quickly go ahead and clean this up a little bit. We have a whole bunch of blocks on the outside and on the inside as well. Plus some of the track is still down there. So I'm going to take that stuff down, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, here's what it's looking like with the glass sphere done, and with all the blocks removed, all the excess blocks removed. So yeah, looking pretty decent right now. We also want to check what it looks like from the ground, because that's where we're going to be viewing it from for the most part. So yeah, it looks kind of ridiculous, but let's be honest, this whole area is kind of ridiculous with giant parrots, giant flowers, giant farms everywhere, giant portals. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense that that is ridiculous, because this whole area is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, it doesn't actually look too bad with this just the glass sphere, to be honest. So I'm currently sort of trying to think if we want to do how we want to do the tail of this. Like, I was thinking of making like a big long tail, but the scale has me a little bit concerned because in order to make a good tail, you usually have to make it at least 4 to 5 times as long as the main body, and the main body is like 50 blocks from top to bottom. So that means we have to make a tail going out this direction that would last about 250 blocks, which is quite a lot. And in that case, I think it might actually miss, like the angle would be such that it might actually miss the island. So what we might need to do is, instead of making, let's get to a landing spot here. Right here sounds good. Yeah, right here. So instead of making a big long tail out like this, we might have to do like a tail that goes like straight up and down, like it's very steep, like it's coming straight, almost straight down at the island. So it's like that instead of like this. I think that could work. The other thing we could do is we could make it into a planet, like a mycelium planet. That's something we could also do. Or even like a Martian planet, like with red sand inside there. I think that could look kind of cool. So I think I want to think a little bit more on what exactly we want the sphere here to be and how we want it to look and what sort of tail we want coming off of this thing. But do leave your comments in the comments section below, guys, and I will consider it. For now, though, that will be it for me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.